you can go to ICJ, International Court of Justice, and you can practice over there. And you can go to the United Nations. You can work for United Nations. Lot of opportunities you have in the legal education. So legal education is one of the education. Wherever you go, you are the social kind of doctor, social doctor. The doctor, those who are doing MBBS, they are taking care of the physical anatomy of the human body. They are taking care of the human body's physical, the human physiology. But the lawyers are the social doctors. I used to say lawyers as a social doctors. Lawyers treat the society. Lawyers bring peace. Lawyers help the society to get their rights. Lawyers will be helping the people to fight for their justice. Lawyers will be helping the people to get their justice, and then lawyers will fight for the common cause. And then every ways, the legal profession is one of the very blessed profession in this world. Wherever you go, you can contribute. And even we have legal professionals entering into army, Indian Army, Judge, Advocate General. So the legal profession has its impact everywhere in the society. Even in engineering, we have construction laws, real estate laws, we have laws of smart cities, and etc., etc. And when it comes to this biotechnology or whatever it might be, even information technology, we have IT laws, we have cyber laws, we have blockchain technology, we have artificial intelligence, we have cloud computing. We have a lot of technologies emerging in the areas of technology. Also, law has its impact. Robotics. We have a lot of things we have when it comes to the law. Law has its impact everywhere. Everywhere there is a rules. Everywhere there is a regulation. Everywhere there is a monitoring authority. Everywhere there is a code of conduct. Everywhere there is a disciplinary rules. Everywhere there is rules and regulations. So it's all related to law. So the law making, law breaking. So this is the difference. The law will be made. Those who are breaking the law will be penalized, will be facing a punishment, will be under trial. So like that, this legal profession has its impact everywhere. Even the medical profession also, law has its impact. We have medical jurisprudence and a lot of stuffs we have. Wherever you go, even ocean, the law of oceans, the admiralty law, maritime law, everywhere this law has its impact. The only problem here is that whether you have awareness, whether you have that kind of a mindset and that kind of a research capacity to research all these areas. Even you can become a maritime lawyer. You can go to marine courts in various nations. Even I have seen my own friends approaching me, and they are marine engineers. They want to do some courses in marine law, the maritime law, the admiralty law, the international law. Like that, everywhere the law has its impact. So that's the reason this profession is a multifaceted profession. Wherever you go in this world, you can apply this profession. So you all are really blessed to do this legal profession, blessed to get this legal education. But only thing is that whether you're going to explore, whether you're going to take up a challenge and voyage, do exploration, do a very, very big travel journey in this profession or not. This is the only thing under question. But many people, they're not realizing the ocean of law. They want to search. They have to have that zeal. They have to have that kind of enthusiasm to search the various arenas and various zones of law that people are not doing. That's the problem here. So whatever I told you now as an introductory remarks, it's all very, 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 very what to say. I have not covered much. I have covered very, very little. But you must understand what a kind of impact this legal profession has in its world, in all the spheres, in all the zones, in all the areas of human progress, and all the areas where the human have their need, which is connected through their routine life, which is connected through their day-to-day life. I'm telling, even the mobile phones. Recently, we are talking about the Pegasus spyware, which is hacking and then which is monitoring the mobile phones. Like that, we are coming out with a lot of stuff. It's all related to IT laws. So like that, even day-to-day life, law has its importance, law has its impact, law has its kind of a connect. So that's the reason I'm telling, we all are really blessed to do this legal education. Even the religions, we have many laws. Hindu laws, Muslim laws, Christian laws, everywhere we have laws. So like that, even if I talk an introduction about law, the benefits of laws, I'll be talking for a whole session. So now we will come to the exact topic of the day, the UPSC as a career option for law students. So UPSC is a government service. You all know that. It is a central government service. It is under the control of the Union Public Service Commission under the Government of India. So the government service, why the government service we are preferring? Because the government service is a prestige. In India, government service is a prestige. It is a kind of a pride. And whoever is going to government service, there is a job security. First point to be noted, there is a job security. At the same time, you'll be having a prestige, you'll be having a pride. Wherever you go, you'll be respected. And the third point is, every month you'll be getting a salary. No need to worry about it. And you'll be getting an opportunity to serve the society. You'll be getting the opportunity to serve the people of India. So you'll be getting an opportunity to serve the society. You'll be getting an opportunity to serve the people of India. At the same time, you'll be getting a lot of allowances, lot of privileges, lot of immunities, and lot of respects, and then lot of respect, and then etc. Many things. You'll be getting a residence to stay, and then a lot of allowances. I've told it is as allowances, house allowance, telephone allowance, etc. Allowances you'll be getting, and you'll be in a high regard, and then you'll be social respect will be more to you, and the society will have more respect and regards towards you. So in such a way, the government service is really many young generations and many students' dream. But that too, we have a lot of government services. State public service commissions we have, and then a lot of government services we have. Postal offices we have services, and then a lot of government sector we have services. Even politics also is government service. Politics also is a public service. Politics also is a social service. But every student cannot enter into that. Some students, they may have a different kind of a view towards the public service or the government service. But when it comes to this Union Public Service Commission, we have a lot of Union Public Service Commissions, but in this session, we are going to focus only on the civil services, the UPSC civil services. So who all are the students, those who will be having interest to enter into the civil services? Those who have interest to serve the nation, the first point, serve the nation. They'll be having a national interest. They want to serve the people of India. They want to serve the society. They have to create impact on the society. Even the advocate also can do that. Even long run, when you become a judge or senior advocate, also you can do that. Even as a judicial magistrate, you can do a lot of wonders in your judgment, and a lot of activism you can do. A lot of things. You can uphold the constitutional values. A lot can be done through legal profession. But when it comes to the civil services, I'm talking only on the perspective of civil services in this session for the next 2 hours. So when it comes to the civil services, as I told you, it's a public service. Those who have interest towards social work, those who want to create a change in the society, and then those who want a job with the security, job security, and those who want to enter into a government service and a monthly salary and doing something good to the society, making changes in the society, policy making, helping in the policy decision, executive bureaucracy. And main point to be noted, these civil servants, they are the backbone of the Indian administration. You all must remember this. They are the backbone of the Indian administration. They are the people, they are guiding the politicians in lawmaking, policy decisions, all the new initiatives, new schemes, and the entire functioning of the government is done by the bureaucrats, by the administrators. So it does not mean that politicians are inactive. They are also doing their creativity, their thoughts, their leadership quality, but it's all guided by the civil servants. So that's the reason many students, especially law students, compared to other stream, you can do more wonders in the civil services. Why? How? You can ask the question, how it is possible? Because the law students, law subject itself is related to society. First, you must remember, law is not a subject which is a subject of a common stream like BCom, engineering, and then medicine, and then other stream of subjects and learning, other disciplinaries. Law is a subject which directly has its impact towards society. Directly, without any kind of direct impact on the society. Law is society. Society is law. Without law, public law and order, the society cannot be in peace. The society cannot function. So that's the reason this law can be a good instrument to become a civil servant. This is my view. This is not only my view. You can see many civil servants, many politicians, many prime ministers, chief ministers, lawmakers in the member of legislative assembly or the member of parliament. They all are lawyers. They all are hailing from the law background. They all are law students. They all are advocates, becoming to such levels. So in such a way, the law students can create more impact on the civil services, because these politicians are lawmakers. When the law students, he himself, law students, advocates, and becoming a civil servant, you can guide the politicians in the right way in lawmaking, in taking right decisions, policy making, public policy, and then you can guide the government in the right track to do wonders in the governance towards the underprivileged, weaker sections, poor, downtrodden, oppressed, suppressed, and then ignored, very poor people, destitutes, orphans. You can create an impact on everyone's life. So the legal education, the education is the only powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, as per the words of Nelson Mandela, as per the words of Mahatma Gandhi. The legal education is more and more powerful weapon than the normal education. So that's the reason I'm telling the legal education is very powerful. The way we are utilizing only matters. So law students can do wonders in the civil services. So civil services, as I told you, it's a prestige, pride, job security is there, monthly salary will be coming, you will be getting an allowances, you'll be getting a social respect, you'll be getting a vehicle, government vehicle, you'll be getting a government residence, and the district will be under your control. And you will be doing a lot of good things to the people's life. And you can do a lot of wonders in the governance, the administration of a district. You can help many poor people. If you have that heart to help them, you can do wonders in the services. And you can be a role model to many citizens, many youngsters through this profession, through this civil services. And you can inspire many people. You can motivate young generations. You can contribute a lot to the society. So in such a way, the civil services is one of the good career option a law student can choose in East. So as I told you, I have briefed you what are the advantages of this civil services in a small capsule manner. So in the time to come, I'll be sharing you the slides, I'll be sharing you the PowerPoint presentation, and I'll be briefing you even more in depth about the civil services. So I know you students may have interest towards civil services, and preparation I'm telling. You need not want to prepare for the 5 years of your legal education. No need to prepare throughout your 5 years, but you have to prepare at least 1 year hardly before the appearance to the examination. 1 year hardly. For example, every year the civil service exams will be taking place in the month of June or July. So you have to prepare. If you are writing this year, you should start your preparation in the last year May. And this year May, you have to wind up your preparation. If you wind up the preparation in 1 year, May to May, then it will be easy for you to write your examinations in the month of June, July of the particular year. So 1 year rigorous preparation is important. Such a focused, single-minded devotion, concentrated, such a dedicated, committed, hardworking, consistent efforts, perseverance-oriented preparation is very, very, very important. You should not have any kind of a distraction. It's complete devotion towards the preparation. That is very, very important. If you do that, I'm damn sure you'll be able to crack that examination. In a one attempt, in a first attempt itself, you'll be able to crack. So this is the basic kind of advice which I can give to the UPSC aspirants. So, and another important thing, you have to appreciate yourself, and then you have to feel that you are very much blessed. The law students, easily you can cover the UPSC syllabus, because when it comes to the subject like polity, Constitution of India, and then the history, and then the economics, and then all these kind of a social oriented subjects, it will be very easy for the law students, because already you have finished your polity in your law school days. Even when you're a commerce student, you might have finished your economics, and then you have idea over the commerce, banking, and then you have all the functioning. And I'm talking about the commerce background, and then the law students, I'm talking about them. And you will be having idea about the Constitution of India, and you will be having a basic idea. What is the Constitution of India? What the Constitution says? What is preamble? What are the powers of president? What are the powers of the governor? What are the powers of the commissions? what are the powers of the state center relations, and then etc. articles, and then what to say, the various amendments, important amendments, schedules of the Constitution of India, and then all these stuff, you'll be having a basic idea. So it will be very easy for you people to crack the examination. So that's the reason I'm telling law students, career choice as civil services is really a great and a very good option and a very good choice to excel and rock. So this is what I want to mention here as an introductory remark for the session. So now we'll go to the session slides. I request you to share that 15 slides what I have shared with you, Shailaja, one by one. 15 to 18 slides I have shared, right? First you share that one by one. Because when I share the slides and PPT only, it will be more and more interesting. I hope that you all are feeling the session more interested with my introductory remarks. Now I'm going to the exact session topic. If you're okay, you can raise your hands. You can raise your hands. If you're fine with the session, the way I've started, you can raise your hands and you can show some appreciation or claps or laugh or something. Okay. Can you zoom it? Can you open it in system, Shailaja? It will be helpful for me because it is not clear.
Sir,
can you open it?
I can't open, sir, because live is going on laptop.
Okay, then no problem. Yes, open mobile now. But zoom it.
Okay.
Keep it to some extent visible. Yeah. So in UPSC, we have different services. First, you must understand, in this session, we are only going to cover the civil services examination. Okay, in this session. So we have in UPSC, civil services examination 1. The civil services examination is IAS, IPS, IFS, IRS, these areas. Okay, these are the civil services that I will be coming to the elaborate discussion later. Now I am discussing what are the UPSC services we have in India. So civil services examination we have, combined defense services examination we have, and then we have National Defense Academy and Naval Academy examination we have, Indian Economic Service ISS examination we have, Central Armed Police Forces. What happened?
Sorry, sir. 1 minute.
Yeah, please. There should not be any breakage. We have to go in order. Yes, we have Indian Economic Service ISS examination. We have Central Armed Police Forces Assistant Commandant examination. We have Indian Forest examination, and we have CISF Assistant Commandant examination. We have Engineering Services examination, and we have Combined Medical Services examination, and we have Combined Geoscientist examination. These are the examinations we have under the UPSC in India. So you can see the slides and you can take screenshots, no problem. So in this session, we are only going to discuss the civil services examination. The session is especially for the civil services examination. And one thing you must remember, this Indian Economic Service, the IES or ISS examination, it will not come under the civil services examination. That is entirely separate. And the Indian Forest Service examination also, that will not come under the civil service examination. It is separate examination. So we are only going to focus in the session, the civil service examination. Okay, next slide. I hope you all got it. Little minimize because it is not visible. Little minimize. Yeah. So the main, no, you have to minimize still. The slide is cutted. I don't know why slide is cutted. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 10 tips to clear the UPSC mains examination. Preliminary examinations I'll be discussing, but just I'm giving you the basic kind of idea. So you must have a well-organized strategy. Syllabus reading is very, very important. You must be thorough with the syllabus. And then don't miss your current affairs. Every day you have to read the current affairs, and you must remember writing practice is very, very important. And you must prioritize the compulsory papers, the main compulsory papers of the mains examination. Choose the right option. Solve mock papers. Revision is very, very important. Revision is must. Stay calm, stay focused. Okay. Then next slide. How to choose the optional subject. As you people are the law students, you can take law as optional. And some people, they will be having optional, like the subject which is overlapping with your GS, general studies, that also can be taken. But law also can be taken as an optional. So public administration, sociology, and geography and history, some students, they'll be focusing on these areas as optional. It's up to you. It is your discretion. And the optional subject must be your background. The law student's background or law subject. So you can take law as the optional subject. Wait a minute. Yeah. And then interest. The subject in which you have interest, that must be your optional subject in your mains. Next slide. Yeah, next slide. Yeah. The tips for the writing effective answers in IAS mains examination is that make an outline over the topic, avoid facts and figures, not to choose a different topic, put subheadings when you're writing, and a proper connectivity. So this is very important. These are the main tips. So I will come to this 50 slides later. Now you can open the PPT slide. Shailaja, I can open the PPT slide. Yeah. The first page and the last page of the PPT alone, you don't show here. You only show from the second page. So I will share the 50 slides later, because first I'll finish the basics to advanced manner. I'll finish. Then I'll go to that 50 slides, which I have shared here. Because before your observation comes down, I have to finish the main part. Then I'll go for that part, no problem. Because human capacity of observation is for 45 minutes to 1 hour. So before that, I have to finish the full session. Then next 1 hour, I'll go for interaction and then other slides. Because psychologically also, I have to look at you people. Yeah. Okay. So first, it is. Yeah. Career options. So after finishing your law, what can be your career options? A lot of career options I've told you in the introductory remarks. But you can go to legal practice. You can go to corporate sector. You can go to judiciary. You can go to teaching, academics. Okay. These are all the basic career options I have mentioned. So next slide. But than these kind of career options, civil services also can be a career option. The YouTube live, it is visible, right? YouTube live?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So civil services, it is All India services and a Group A services. Next slide. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So the All India services is Indian Administrative Services, Indian Police Service, Indian Administrative Service IAS, Indian Police Service IPS, Indian Forest Service IFS. Group A services, Indian Foreign Service IFS, Indian Revenue Service IRS, Indian Revenue Service C and C, Indian Audits and Account Service, Indian Railway Service, Indian Postal Service, Indian Customs and Central Excise Service, Indian Defense Estate Service, Indian Information Service, and we have a lot of other more services also. But main services I have mentioned here. Yeah, next. So, okay. So some people, they will be having this question. If I become a lawyer, if I become an advocate, long run I can become a judge, long run I can become a senior advocate, and I can become a judge of the High Court, judge of the Supreme Court, and I can become even the Chief Justice of India, and then even I can become a President of India. And after retiring as a Chief Justice of India, I can become a Rajya Sabha MP or a Governor of the state. So everybody will be having different kinds of the progression, the career progression. You may have different views, but when it comes to this IAS officer, the career progression of an IAS officer under the Government of India, the career progression of an IAS officer under the state government, this is the way they will be progressing. So after you become an IAS, you will IAS or you crack the civil service examination, you will be going to the Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy for Administration at Mussoorie. You will be finishing your training and you will be posted as a sub-collector or the deputy collector in any district. Then how you will be having your career progression. Long run, you will become a district collector of a particular district, and then you will be posted into various commissions or various government departments and areas. So these are the career progression. If you are in Government of India, you will be an assistant secretary, then you will become a deputy secretary, then you will become a joint secretary, then you become an additional secretary, then you become a secretary, then you become a cabinet secretary. If you are in a state government, okay, this is not visible. Can you move the slide little side, because the participants are hiding me. Yeah, assistant secretary, deputy secretary, joint secretary, additional secretary, principal secretary, and chief secretary. You know, right? Cabinet secretary is the cabinet secretary of each and every ministry in the Government of India. The chief secretary is the topmost IAS officer in the state. So, for example, now we have Mr. Irayanbu IAS as our chief secretary. Like the cabinet secretary, also we have a lot of IAS officers in the Government of India. So, like that, this is the career progression as an IAS officer. Because whoever do the civil services, they will be aiming to become an IAS officer. If they don't get IAS, they'll become IPS or IFS or IRS. There is 4 only. Everybody will be aiming: IRS, IFS, IPS, IAS. So this is the main aim. Main aim for most of the civil service aspirants is becoming an IAS officer. So IAS officer are the backbone of the administration of center and the state. So IAS officer only many young aspirants they'll be having interest to become. So next. Yeah. You have to move forward because yeah. And then as IAS officer, you will be excelling in the ministries of various government of the states and then the Government of India, and various departments, health department, family welfare department, and then coals and mines department, and then social welfare department, women empowerment department. We have a lot of departments, fisheries department, and then education department. So department IAS officers, directorate IAS officer, the education directorate, the directorate of higher education, like the directorate, there will be IAS officers, and then district level collectors, district collectors, subdivision sub collectors. So these are the administrative forum and the platform where you will be going and working as an IAS officer. It's very simple. The topmost position as an IAS officer will be chief secretary in the state, cabinet secretary at the center. That's it. Very, very simple. Okay, can you get my point? Okay, next. Yeah, eligibility criteria to become an IAS officer. Education qualification is a degree. You have to finish a UG degree. That is more than enough. You do not want to be an advocate. You do not want to finish a 5 years law program, or you do not want to be an engineer. Nothing is expected by UPSC. UPSC, the civil services examination, they will be expecting you to graduate. You must be a graduate. It may be any stream. You may be a BCom graduate. You may be a BA English graduate. You may be a BSc Science graduate. Whatever it might be, you must be a degree holder. That's it. It is the basic eligibility to appear for the civil service examination. So education qualification is any UG degree. So as a law student, you will be having BCom LLB honors, BA LLB honors, BBA LLB honors, BC LLB honors, or BABL in a government law college. So your eligibility will be a law degree. So that's the reason I'm telling you are not a normal degree holder. You are a professional degree holder. I have seen many MBBS, the doctors cracking UPSC and becoming an IAS officer, IPS officer, IFS officer, IRS officer. Like that, you people will be having a degree, a professional degree. As an advocate, you will be appearing for the civil service examination. That's the reason I'm telling the doctors and lawyers, you people are holding a professional degree. Even the engineers also, they'll be holding a professional degree and they'll be aiming for civil services. Okay. So education qualification is any degree. Okay. Age and relaxation and attempts. Okay. So we will be having reservation. We'll be having reservation in the selection for the UPSC. Your score in prelims, mains, your score in the personality test interview, everything will be calculated. At the same time, you will be given the reservation also. based on your caste, based on your community, which you are coming under. The reservation quota is there. Like the general category, the limit, the age limit to appear for the UPSC civil services is 32 years. You can appear for 32 years. Till 32 years, the general category can appear. The general category will be having 6 attempts. 6 attempts before 32 years. You have to appear. OBC, the other backward caste. So other backward caste, you can write for 35 years. And other backward caste has 9 attempts. Within 9 attempts, you have to clear. So till 35 years, you can write. The SC, ST, the scheduled caste, the scheduled tribes, they can write till 37 years, but the attempts are unlimited. They don't have any kind of a limit in attempts. How many attempts they want, they can write. Okay. So SC, ST, 37 years. Till the age of 37, you can write. You have unlimited attempts. So every year, once only you can give attempt. Every year, July, you can give attempt. If you clear prelims, you go to mains. If you clear mains, you can go to personality test and interview. This is the structure of the UPSC examination. Yes, next. Now I have told you about the eligibility criteria. Next. Yeah, I think fully everything is came right. Yeah. So every year, so you can go before. Yes. 6th slide. Yes. Every year in UPSC examination, 10,65,552. This is the last year number. This is the last year total aspirants appearance in the examination. The application and then the registration for the examination will be more than 15 lakhs or more than this number. But the appearing student, those who are appearing for the examination, some may apply, some may not appear for the examination. But this is the appeared students for the prelims appearance I'm talking about. 10,65,552 students, they have appeared all over India. Okay, all over India. So 10,65,552 they have appeared. They have appeared for the UPSC civil service examination last year in the prelims. Okay, next. It's a huge number. It's a very big number. It's a very toughest competition. And I want to tell you here, UPSC is one of the very toughest competitive exam in India. It's not very easy to crack. But you work hard, you put dedication, commitment, consistent efforts, and perseverance, sure you can crack. Will you all accept my words? You can raise your hands. Yeah. So now we'll go to the highly competitive examination, as I told. But number of people that make the cut for the examination is that for the prelims, as I told you, 10 lakhs they'll be applying and they'll be writing the prelims examination. 10 lakh students they'll be appearing for the prelims. From the 10 lakh, only 12,000 is selected. Only 12,000 is selected. Can you get my point? Can you imagine this? 10 lakh are appearing for the prelims. Only 12,000 is selected. Then you must see 9 lakh 88,000 are rejected. They are out of the game. 9 lakh 88,000. Only 12,000 are selected to appear for the mains examination. The mains examination, out of the 12,000, only 2,000 is selected for the interview. From that interview, 2,000. From that interview, 2,000, only 900 will become an IAS, IPS, IFS, IRS, etc. services. That's it. Over. Can you get my point? Prelims 10 lakh will appear. Only 12,000 is selected for mains. And from 12,000 mains, 2,000 will selected for interview. From 2,000, only 900 will become the IAS, IPS, IFS, IRS, or whatever services. All the civil services. That means you see, 10 lakh is writing, 900 is winning. This is the competitive level of the UPSC examination. Number of people who will be making the cut, who will be winning, who will be acing the competition is 900 people. That's it. Next. So the exam pattern. So the exam pattern we will see now. Participants, the PPT is visible to you. Participants, you can unmute your audio and you can Tell me whether the screen is visible, clearly visible to you.
Yes,
Very
sir.
clear.
It is visible.
Yeah, okay. So the exam pattern, previous exam pattern, and then the present exam pattern. So the preliminary, we have what to say. There was an optional subject in prelims in the previous pattern. In mains, we have 2 optional papers, and then the personality test is common. Okay, but now in new exam pattern, only prelims exam you will be writing. In the prelims, you will be having the what to say. You will be having this the CSAT paper, the GS1 and GS2, and then I'll be briefing about all the subjects. I'll be briefing you. So mains, you have only one optional paper. That is up to you. You have to select whether law as optional, public administration, sociology, or what is your field of interest that you have to select it. That is up to you. That is your interest, and then your what to say kind of interest to select the option subject. Okay. So in the ethics also will be a paper. Ethics paper you will be having in the mains, and then you will be having a personality test. This is the new syllabus. New syllabus, we have prelims. In the mains, you have to select one optional paper, and then you will be having ethics as a paper, and then you will be taking the personality test at the last after you crack your prelims and mains. That's it. Okay. Next slide. I take a 2 minutes break. Wait a minute. Yeah. So next is the process of examination. The examination notification will come in the month of February, and you will be writing your prelims in the June end or July first week. You will be writing in the month of June or July, and you will be writing your mains examination in the month of October, and you will be writing your you will be appearing for your personality test in the month of December, and you will be getting your final results in January. So this is the process of examination. These are the time durations and time limits you'll be having to appear for the UPSC civil service exam. Next slide. Yeah. So in the civil services aptitude test, in the preliminary examination, as I told you, right, CSAT aptitude test, civil services aptitude test, the paper 1 general knowledge, 200 marks, 2 hours you will be given duration to write, 100 questions will be there. The paper 2, it is aptitude test, 200 marks, 2 hours will be given, 80 questions. So in the civil services aptitude test, the preliminary examination, you will be having a paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 general knowledge, 200 marks, 2 hours, 100 questions. Paper 2 aptitude test, 200 marks, 2 hours, 80 questions. So you can take screenshot of all these things and you can prepare accordingly. Yes, next slide. Yeah. So when it comes to this, so you'll be having the preliminary paper 1, the general studies, GS paper in the preliminary examination. Paper 1 will be general studies. In that you will be having the current events of national and international importance, history of India and Indian national movement, Indian and world geography, physical, social, economic geography of India and the world, Indian polity and governance, constitution, political, Panchayat Raj, public policy, rights issues, etc., economic and social development, sustainable development, poverty, inclusion, demographics, social sector initiatives, general issues on environment, ecology, biodiversity, climate change that do not require any subject specialization, and then you'll be having general science. These are the subjects you'll be covering in your preparation for GS, the preliminary examination paper 1. Can you get my point? Yeah, you can raise your hands. If I ask this, you can raise your hands so that I can understand that you got the point. You have catch the point. I can understand. All can raise your hands. Those who are actively participating, you can raise your hands so that I will be checking that. Okay, fine. So next slide. Yes. Yeah. Prelims paper 2 is an aptitude paper. Okay. The paper 1 is a general studies paper in prelims. I told you, right? Prelims will be having 2 papers. Paper 1 is the general studies. I've listed out the subject previously. And paper 2 is the preliminary paper. Paper 2 is the aptitude paper. So in this, you'll be having comprehension, interpersonal skills, including communication skills, logical reasoning and analytical ability, decision making and problem solving, general mental ability, basic numeracy, the numbers and their relations, orders, the numbers and their relations, orders of magnitude, etc. The class 10 level, data interpretation, and then the bar charts, graphs, tables, data sufficiency, etc. It's all class 10 level. That's it. These are all will be covered under paper 2. So that's it. Yes, next. In the aptitude paper. Yeah. The more about prelims exams. So if I want to say more about the prelims exam. The MCQ, it's a multiple choice questions. It's an objective test. OMR sheet will be given and you will be coding in it. Yeah. So negative marking. Penalty for wrong answers is 1/3. Okay. Of the main assigned to the question will be deducted as penalty. Okay. Each correctly answered GS question will be awarded 2 marks. So the marks will be deducted if the answer is wrong. Okay. In the CSAT paper, each correctly answered question will be attracting marks each. So every wrongly marked question will attract penalty 0.833. Okay. Then for each such wrong answer, which will be deducted from the questions that are not attempted, will not attract any negative marks. That's it. These are all the basic kind of idea about the prelims examination. Yes, next. More than one answer will be treated as wrong answer. Yes, next. Level 2. So after you finish and crack your prelims examination, after you finish your prelims examination, you will be appearing for your mains examination. So mains examination, the eligibility criteria is only those who clear the preliminary exam are eligible to appear for the mains examination. You have to crack your prelims examination. Then only you will be allowed to appear for your mains examination. So DAP and forms for the mains exam will be sent by UPSC. If you crack the prelims, they'll be sending to you. All 9 papers are the subjective test, of which 2 are qualifying test. The language papers are the qualifying test. You have to qualify. You have to just a pass mark in that, some kind of a percentage. But when it comes to this other papers, out of this 9 papers, 2 papers are the qualifying paper that are language paper. The regional language, the Tamil and English you can take. But when it comes to this other papers, the other 7 papers, they all are subject papers. So that you must remember. This is the basic idea of the mains examination. Yes, you can. Wait a minute. Yes, okay. Yeah. The qualifying papers I told, right? Qualifying papers. The qualifying papers are English language and Indian language. So Indian language, you students can take Tamil as your Indian language because your mother tongue is Tamil. So you can take Tamil as your Indian language. When it comes to English language, this will be the syllabus. You'll be writing an essay. You'll be writing a reading comprehension. You'll be writing a precise writing and a translation, English to Indian language, English to Tamil and Indian language to English, Tamil to English. and a grammar and a basic language usage. So you must understand basically when it comes to prelims, your logical reasoning, your analytical ability, your current affairs, the updation of the general knowledge, and then all your aptitude, all your the reading capacity, all your logical perspective, analytical, critical, and then all your logical perspectives will be tested under prelims. When it comes to this mains, your writing skills, the way you're writing, your views, your handwriting, everything matters. So that is for the current affairs, your general knowledge test. This mains exam is for the writing test, how you're writing. Because when you become an IAS officer, you'll be writing a lot of documents, you'll be writing a lot of circulars, you'll be writing a lot of orders, you'll be helping in the public policy drafting, and you'll be helping in the lawmaking perspective. That's the reason I'm telling law students who are devoted and committed and dedicated and then work hard, sure you can crack this examination. It is very easy for the law students. So law students can do wonders in UPSC. So this language papers, why it is given is that they are testing your language, how you're strong in the language, English, and then the regional language, your mother tongue, how you're strong in that. So that's the reason I'm telling you must be strong in your mother tongue also. That is very, very important. You must be strong in Tamil. You must be, not means I'm not asking you in the UPSC examination, I'm telling you one thing. You need not want to be a specialized person in everything. You need not want to be a, PhD holder in all the subject, but you must have a basic knowledge. You must have a basic understanding. You must have a basic skills about everything. Basic understanding of all the subjects must be there. Some kind of a specialization is needed in the preparation, not in the subjects. First you understand. Specialization is needed in the preparation, not in the subject. Because all the jack of all trades cannot become an IAS officer. The person who is working out the right strategy and who is working out the right plan and who's working very hard, consistently, perseverance, committed, devotion, they will only be able to crack the UPSC examination. Jack of all trades, I am a master of everything. They cannot crack the examination. You have to work out a strategy as per the UPSC perspective, as per the civil service perspective. That is very, very important. So that's the reason I'm telling you need not want to be an expert. You need not want to be a scholar in all the subjects. You must have a basic understanding about all the subjects. Because everybody, those who prepare everything cannot crack the UPSC examination. Those who are applying it in the right way only can crack the UPSC examination. This is very, very important. You must remember this. All the IAS officers, all the IPS, IFS, IRS, they all are intellectuals. You can't say. During the preparation, they worked out the right strategy. They have done a very good planning. And then they worked hard. They did not work hard. They worked smart. So that's the reason I tell people, don't work hard. No use. Hard work will not give you anything. Smart work, hard work, perseverance, commitment, dedication, right plan, the right strategy. This only will help you to crack the UPSC examination. Yes, next slide. Papers for weightage. As I told you, in the mains examination. In the prelims examination, I told you before itself, what are the marks, how many questions, how much is the duration for the examination, and all I've told you. So when it comes to this mains paper weightage, you will be having the 9 papers. 2 will be the language papers. I told you, language papers we have finished. English, Tamil. You have to be strong in your Indian language, the regional language, your mother tongue. That's the reason I'm telling you people, please read Tamil books, please read Tamil novels, please read Tamil newspaper at least. I'm not asking you to read Tamil novels, Tamilaga இலக்கியங்களை படியுங்கள், தமிழ் சார்ந்த பல புத்தகங்களை படியுங்கள், தமிழ் இலக்கியங்களில் நீங்கள் மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு புலமை பெற்று புலவராக மாறுங்கள்னு நான் சொல்ல மாட்டேன். நான் சொல்றது basically you must have that kind of reading capacity, writing capacity in the Tamil language. You must read Dinamani newspaper. I always suggest Dinamani is a wonderful Tamil newspaper. Read that. And you can also read the Hindu Tamil. So அதனால நீங்க அப்படி இலக்கியம் படித்து அப்படி இலக்கியத்தில் நாம் புலமை பெற்று பெரும் புலவராக இருந்தால்தான் தமிழ் தேர்வை நாம் அந்த சிவில் சர்வீஸ் பரீட்சையில் நம்மளால கிராக் பண்ண முடியும்னா யூ ஷுட் நாட் கோ. அந்த பெர்ஸ்பெக்டிவ்லாம் யூ ஷுட் நாட் திங்க். நம்மளால அதெல்லாம் பண்ண முடியாது. நம்மளால தமிழ் மொழியில் புலமை பெற்று திருவள்ளுவராவோ பாரதியாராவோ ஆக முடியாது. பட் நம்ம தமிழ் மொழியில ஒரு நம்ம தாய்மொழி என்பதால் அதற்கு நம்ம ஒரு முக்கியத்துவம் கொடுத்து நம்ம பேசுவது. இப்ப நான் எப்படி தமிழும் பேச தெரியும், ஆங்கிலமும் பேச தெரியும், ஹிந்தியும் பேச தெரியும். அதனால அந்த மாதிரி யூ மஸ்ட் தமிழ் மொழியை நம்ம எந்த இடத்துல நிராகரிக்க கூடாது. நம்ம தாய்மொழி அது. அந்த மொழியை நம்ம பேசவும் கற்றுக்கொள்ள வேண்டும், அழகாக எழுதவும் கற்றுக்கொள்ள வேண்டும். அதனாலதான் I'm telling you people, when you're preparing for UPSC, even though you're well versed in English, that is not going to help you in the examination. நம் தாய்மொழியான தமிழ் மொழியில் நாம் எழுதவும் தெரிந்திருக்க வேண்டும், நன்றாக அழகாக தமிழில் பேசவும் தெரிந்திருக்க வேண்டும். So this is very very important. Please don't ignore, don't what to say, keep Tamil away. தமிழ் மொழி என்பது உலகத்தில் மிகவும் தொன்மை வாய்ந்த மொழி. பாரத நாடு பைந்தமிழர் நாடு. உலக மொழிகளுக்கெல்லாம் தாய்மொழி தமிழ் மொழி. தமிழர்களாக பிறப்பது, தமிழ் மொழியை நாம் கற்றுக்கொள்வது என்பது ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு பாக்கியம். இந்த வாழ்க்கையில் ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு பாக்கியம். உலக மொழிகளுக்கெல்லாம் தாய் என்பது தமிழ். உலகத்துல மிகவும் பழமையான மொழி தமிழ். உலகத்துல மிகவும் பழமையான குடி என்பது தமிழ் குடி. So you must remember this. Tamil is such a wonderful language, very oldest language in the world. In the world, I'm telling you, Tamil people are the very oldest civilization in the world. You can see the Kiladi. We are having the historical excavations more than 5,000 years old. So you must see, when the world, இந்த உலகம் ஒரு பரிணமித்து வரும்போது பல நாடுகள்ல நாகரிகம் இல்லாம வாழ்ந்து கொண்டிருந்தார்கள். தமிழர்கள் மிகவும் நாகரிகத்தோடு 5,000 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்னாடியே வாழ்ந்திருக்கிறார்கள். அதுல என்ன தெரியுதுன்னா, தமிழ் சமூகம் என்பது மிகவும் பழமை வாய்ந்த சமூகம். பல சமூகத்துக்கு ஒரு எடுத்துக்காட்டான ஒரு சமூகம் தமிழ் சமுதாயம். அதை you must remember and you must always respect your language. First you remember this. எப்பவுமே தமிழ் மொழியை வாசிக்க வேண்டும், தமிழை எழுத வேண்டும், தமிழை நாம் இக்னோர் பண்ணவே கூடாது வாழ்க்கையில. அதனாலதான் பாரத நாடு பைந்தமிழர் நாடு. தமிழ் மொழியில தான் உலக பொதுமறை இருக்கு. திருவள்ளுவர் எழுதிய உலக பொதுமறை தமிழில் இருக்கிறது. தமிழ் இலக்கியங்கள் உலக இலக்கியங்களுக்கெல்லாம் தாய். அதனால you must always give importance to the Tamil language, because in UPSC you are going to select the Tamil as your Indian language. You are not going to select Telugu, Malayalam or Kannadam or Hindi. Tamil is the language which you are going to select. அப்ப தமிழ்ல நம்ம ஸ்ட்ராங் ஆனா we will not be able to appear for the examination. நம்மளால எழுத முடியாது தமிழ்ல. நம்மளால தமிழ் மொழியை கற்றுக்கொண்டு அதை நம்ம கிரகித்து கொண்டால் தான் எழுத முடியும். So அதான் I'm telling you people, please give more importance to Tamil in your life. I'm telling you. ஹிந்தி 30 நாள்ல ஹிந்தி கத்துக்கலாம். ஹிந்தி ரொம்ப எல்லாம் நீங்க டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ண வேண்டாம். ஜஸ்ட் 30 டேஸ்க்குள்ள ஹிந்தி கத்துக்கலாம். ஹிந்தி இஸ் வெரி வெரி ஈஸி லாங்குவேஜ். நம்ம ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ண ஒரு மாசம்னா ஈஸியா கத்துக்கலாம். போத் ரைட்டிங், ஸ்பீக்கிங். ஐம் டெல்லிங், பிராத்தமிக், மத்தியமா, ராஷ்டிரபாஷெல்லாம் அவ்வளவுலாம் போக வேண்டாம். ரீடிங் ஹிந்தி, ஸ்பீக்கிங் ஹிந்தி, ரைட்டிங் ஹிந்தி, வெரி ஷார்ட் பீரியட் யூ கேன் லேர்ன். பட் தமிழ் என்பது யாராலையும் அவங்க வாழ்நாள்ல படித்து நம்ம கத்துக்கொள்ள முடியாது. அவ்வளவு கடினமான மொழி தமிழ். So, but you people are blessed. You born in the Tamil, what to say, the soil, and you people have learned Tamil from the day of your birth. So, you must take it as an advantage, and you must use the Tamil language as your option in the language paper, and you must excel in the UPSC examination. I have given you a good introduction about the Tamil culture also through this program. So, if you all are happy, means you can clap or you can raise your hands. I hope you all accept with my point. Only 2 participants accepted. Other participants, what happened? No hands and no claps from other participants. What happened? Okay, fine. Okay, next you can go. Yeah, next. Yeah, I'm coming to this. Yeah. So you leave the English paper and the Tamil paper. Okay. So now the point is here is that paper 1, essay, 250 marks. Paper 2, general studies. So you'll be having English, Indian language paper, and essay separately you will be having. So that's the reason I'm telling you people, you have to write an essay on many topics. You have to write an essay. You have to be strong in English also. So in order to get strong in English, you do not want to read a lot of English novels or English storybooks. You read daily Hindu paper. I'm telling you, in English, read Hindu paper daily. Full paper you must read. And in Tamil, please read Dinamani. This is what I want to tell you people. Because in UPSC, the materials are scattered. But you must segregate it, which is right choice, which is waste. You have to dump the waste. You have to take the right choice, and you have to prepare. So the materials are scattered. So that's the reason I'm advising you people. Daily read Hindu newspaper for English. That will help you for current affairs. At the same time, your English knowledge proficiency. And read Tamil paper, Dinamani. Dinamani Tamil is a wonderful Tamil. Read the full Dinamani paper. That will help you for your Tamil language paper. At the same time, for your current affairs also. So paper 1, essay. Paper 2, general studies. In essay paper, you will be given a topic. You will be asking to write an essay on any particular topic. So paper 1 is essay. Paper 2, general studies 1. Paper 3, general studies 2. Paper 4, general studies 3. Paper 5, General Studies 4. Paper 6, optional paper 1. Paper 7, optional paper 2. So I will be listing out what are these subjects. General Studies 1, I'll tell you. Which is the General Studies 1, I'll tell you. Wait. I'm taking that one. Wait. Wait. Yeah. General Studies 1, we have in the mains paper, I'm telling, we have Indian heritage and culture, history and geography of world and society. General Studies paper 2, governance, constitution, polity, social justice, international relations. General Studies paper number 3, you can see that. You can see in the screen also. Technology, economic development, biodiversity, environment, security and disaster management. General Studies paper number 4, ethics, integrity and aptitude. These are all the main, what to say, General Studies paper in the mains examination. But you can see one thing, the General Studies paper and then the GS1 paper in the prelims, it will be having some kind of an overlap when you come to the history, geography, constitution, polity, and then what to say, the environment, biodiversity, it will be having some kind of an overlap. So when you prepare strongly the prelims, parallelly you have to prepare your mains examination also. So total marks is 2025. Mains examination 1750 plus 275 interview. That's it. This is the score. This is the score. I have briefed everything in this slides. So 275 marks you have to secure in the interview. You will not be able to secure that much mark, but total marks is 275. The mains examination 1750. Totally 2025. That's it. Next. And you can see the notification of UPSC examination in Union Public Service Commission website, official website. The notification will come in the month of February. Prelims examination you have to write in the month of June and July. And next, mains examination October, interview December, final results January. That's it. Yes. So essay paper. So essay paper you have to write only in English. So no need to go for Tamil. Essay paper is wisdom finds truth. Values are not what humanity is, but what humanity ought. So these are all the topics. The civil service examination, mains examination, 2090 essay paper, I have questions I have taken and I have compiled it in this slide. Yeah, you can go through this. Rise of artificial intelligence, threats to jobless future or opportunities through reskilling and upskilling. South Asian societies are not woven around the state, but around their plural cultures and plural identities. These are all the essay paper questions. So you have to go through this. These are all the, if you have the newspaper reading, I'm telling you students, newspaper reading, if you're strong in the newspaper reading, you will be able to answer all these questions. And basically, more than newspaper reading, you must have that kind of quality to address any issues. If you give me any topic, I'm telling you people, if you give me any topic, I can talk for 1 hour, no problem. Like that, you must have the basic knowledge of everything. I'm telling you, artificial intelligence, the rise of artificial intelligence. See, this is the GS, this is the mains GS essay paper, not GS essay paper, civil service examinations, mains 2090 questions. This is the questions asked in the CS examination, civil service examination. So I've taken the question and I have compiled it in this slide. Yeah. So artificial intelligence, you cannot be a specialized person in artificial intelligence. You all cannot become a specialized person or a scholar in artificial intelligence. But you have the basic knowledge, you will be able to write this essay. This essay can be right. You will be able to write. I'm right or wrong? You can raise your hands. You cannot be a scholar in artificial intelligence. But if you have a basic idea about artificial intelligence, when this question is coming in the examination, you will be able to write. Yes, artificial intelligence, if it is coming into the legal profession, that will be a threat to the jobs of the advocates in the future. Because we're talking about the digitalization of judiciary. Like that, you can connect many things. You can connect blockchain, you can connect etc. technologies, emerging technologies, and you can write and you can create your own answer. Can you get my point? So you need not want to be a scholar. In order to crack the UPSC examination, you do not want to be a scholar. You do not want to be a PhD holder in each and every subject. Basic knowledge is important. That's it. Next. Yeah. So general studies paper, I have told, right? GS1, you will be having Indian heritage, culture, history, geography of the world and society. GS2, governance, constitution, polity, social justice, international relations. GS3, technology, economic development, biodiversity, security, disaster management. GS4, ethics, integrity and attitude. So the wonder here is that these papers have overlap, connect with the prelims subjects also. Both the same only. Some kind of differences will be there. That's it. So you see here, history, culture, geography, everything you might have studied in your school days, but you have to study in depth. Okay. So general studies, to governance, constitution, polity, social justice, international relations. These are all having a good connect with the law, legal education. Technology, economic development, biodiversity, security, disaster management. This also has a good connectivity with law because we have cyber laws, security laws, defense laws, the laws of armed forces. We have technology laws. We have a lot of laws we have. So these has a connect. And then the general studies, ethics, integrity, aptitude. So these are also having a connect with the legal education. How your conduct, discipline, your ethics, the professional ethics. So like that, the legal profession has a good connect with the UPSC syllabus. That's the reason I'm telling law students can do wonders in the UPSC preparation, and then you can crack the examination very easily if you have the consistency, hard work, perseverance, continuous efforts, never giving up attitude. No way you will be what to say, rest after the failure, and you will not get offended with the failure. And if you have that kind of a zeal and then enthusiasm and then the consistent untiring efforts to reach the goal, sure you can do wonders. Yes, next. So now we'll come to the optional subject. I have briefed you about the eligibility criteria, prelims examination, exam pattern, questions, marks, duration, and then the what to say, prelims exam paper 1 and paper 2. What are the syllabus? What are the areas to be covered? And then I have covered in the mains also total marks. What are the subjects? What are the essay papers? What are the language papers? What are the Indian language papers we have? And Indian language papers, all the languages in the 8th schedule of the Constitution of India, all the languages you can take. It's up to you. You can take Hindi, you can take Telugu, you can take Malayalam, you can take Kannadam, you can take anything. Bengali, you can take Marathi, whatever you want, you can take it. But I know you people will be taking Tamil because you belong to the state of Tamil Nadu. Yeah, fine. So now I have briefed you fully, clearly I have briefed you. Through the slides, I have clearly explained you the competition, the prelims, the eligibility criteria, the mains, the scores, the total number of questions, the duration, everything has been explained to you very clearly in the past slides. Now I have came to the optional subjects. What are the optional subjects we have? So 25 literature papers of Indian languages also are the optional papers. You can take Tamil also as an optional subject, but it is very, very tough. Unless and otherwise, when it comes to optional subject, you must be a scholar. Now, I have told you, right? You must have that background. You must have that optional subject background. You must have that interest towards the subject, and you must have the sources to learn from the subject. So optional subject, we have agriculture, animal husbandry, botany, chemistry, civil engineering, commerce and accountancy, electrical engineering, medical sciences, anthropology, geography, history, management, philosophy, public administration, political science, sociology. And we have 25 literature papers of Indian languages. But when it comes to law students, it's up to you. But my advice will be you can take law. But some students, law students, they'll take public administration, they'll take sociology, they'll take history, they'll take geography. These are the subjects the law students will be taking. They won't take commerce, accounts also, they won't take. So that is very tough. And civil engineering, these and all, it's very, very tough. Mathematics and all, it's very tough. So law students, you can take law as your background. So next, yes, next slide. Law as an optional paper. Now we are coming to the law. Law students, if you are choosing the law as an optional subject, what are the syllabus will be there for the law? Now we will see. Now we are coming to the law. Law as an optional paper in the civil service examination. Yes, next slide. Wait a minute, I'll take a break. I'll drink some water. Participants, I can drink some water, right? I can take some time break, right? 2 minutes. You can raise your hands so that I can take a break for 2 minutes. Yes, I'm back. Yes. So the law as an optional subject. So when you take law as an optional subject, the pros and cons, the advantages and disadvantages. Why the cons is not coming? Whether that is not in the slide, Shailaja?
No, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I prepared accordingly. Yeah. So law as an optional. So the pros of law as an optional is that familiarity of the subject. Because you have done your legal education for the past 5 years, you'll be having a familiarity over the subject. You'll be having a basic understanding over the subject. So law as an optional is one of the good choice actually. So the pros of the law is familiarity. You will be having a familiarity. You'll be having a basic idea about the subject. So coverage in GS paper. So in the GS paper, I told you, right? Constitution, social justice, polity, and then the governance, and then various other areas when it comes to the law's impact. It is there. So law has a good connect with all the subjects of UPSC syllabus, the civil service syllabus. So the coverage in GS paper and very application based, because law is easy, because when you understand, you can apply it very easily. Law is based on understanding and procedural experience based learning. So it will be easy for you to apply it. So very application based subject law is. And legal terminology. You have to remember the legal terminology: voluntary not fit injuria, and then jargon, and then legal lagam bachelors, and all these stuff. The legal terminology, the legal kind of language or maxims or etc. You have to have an understanding. That's it. Next, cons. You don't have any cons. I feel we don't have any kind of disadvantage or cons. Yeah. Next. Yeah. Law paper 1, we have constitutional law, administrative law, international law. Yes, next. Yeah. Law paper 2, we have law of crimes. Law of crimes, it means that IPC, CRPC, and all these acts. And Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, Protection of Civil Rights Act 1955, Law of Torts, Consumer Protection Act 1986, Law of Contracts, and the Mercantile Law, and then Contract of Agency, Sale of Goods Act and Hire Purchase, and then Partnership Act, Negotiable Instruments Act, Arbitration and Conciliation Act, Contemporary Legal Developments. Okay, contemporary legal developments you can read in newspapers, daily newspapers. That's the reason I'm telling current affairs, English, go for Hindu. Tamil, Indian language paper, go for Dinamani. That's it over. Yes, next. Yeah, contemporary legal developments. For example, I have listed out these are the contemporary legal developments. We have even more contemporary legal developments. Even for example, I have left the right to privacy and all I have left in this slide. So we have public interest litigation, intellectual property rights, concept types, prospects, its advantage, and then its impact, information technology law, including cyber laws, its the purpose, prospects, and etc. Competition law, concept, purpose, prospects, and then alternate dispute resolution, concept types, prospects, major statutes concerning environmental law, Right to Information Act, trial by media. So these are all the contemporary legal developments. These are all you can observe through your even Lok Adalat, the contemporary legal developments, Lok Adalat, and we have digitalization of judiciary, the video conferencing during the time of the pandemic. So these are all the contemporary legal developments. So this can be covered. Next. So these are all some law questions in the CSC mains paper, law paper 1, 2019 examination. These are all some law questions. The Audi Ultram Partem rule, and then the parliamentary privileges, and then territorial jurisdiction of the state. Do you agree with the view that right to seek asylum is firmly established under the international humanitarian law? So these are all the basic kind of the questions which has been asked in the previous civil service examination papers, mains in the law paper 1, 2019. I have covered it. Yes. Next. Yes, next slide. Yes. These are all some of the law questions. Yeah. E-commerce, Consumer Protection Act, jurisdiction in cyber law, legal profession, legal provisions in Information Technology Act, Indian courts, and a lot of things. Yeah. Next. I've compiled all the questions also for you people. I have researched and I've compiled the questions and I have compiled it in the slides. Yeah. Next. Now we are coming to the personality test. So after that, you clear your mains, you'll be sent to the forms by the UPSC to appear for the personality test. So common questions will be asked: the reasoning ability, the clarity of expression, your understanding of social economic problems, the communication skills, the confidence, the leadership skills, and the personality. Your personality. Everything will be put under test through this personality test. So personality test is that you must have a good leadership quality. You must be the good leader, a strong leader. That kind of a good quality you must have. And you must be a good orator. You must be a good speaker. And you must have a confidence. You must have that leadership quality. You must have that personality. The way you look, the way you walk, the way you sit, the way you're dressing, everything matters. The way you speak, your body language, everything matters. And the logical skills, analytical skills, reasoning skills, way you foresee things, and then the clarity of expression, how you express your views, how is your clarity in expressing your views, understanding of the social economic problems, what is happening around you, what is happening in India, what is happening in Tamil Nadu, what is happening in the world, your understanding. So this comes from newspaper reading, current affairs, and everything. So the communication skills, how you're talking. So in the session, I can generally take the session borely, but I'm talking, I'm shouting, and then I'm raising my voice, I am giving some good expression. Sometimes I'll do fun, I will interact with you people, and I may give different views, comments, opinions. So like that, you must have a good communication skill. This is very important. And you must have a confidence. You should not fear at all. Always you must be bold when you're appearing for this kind of examination. So you must have that more confidence. So main important thing is here is that you must be an extrovert. You must not be an introvert. Who can be an introvert? A scientist. Because scientists 24 hours, they have to research, they have to read, they have to analyze, they have to interpret, and they can be an introvert. Because scientists will not talk much. They'll be very silent. If I ask him, how are you? Yes, I'm fine. That's it. If an extrovert, I'm an extrovert. So if you ask me how I am, yes, I'm fine, I'm doing well, I'm doing excellently well, I'm progressing so well, like that I'll be answering. Like that, you must be judgmental. You must be judgmental. Judgmental means, as an IAS officer, you must think, if I give a work task to this office peon, he'll be doing that work well. Judgmental. So you must judge. This person is right, this person is not right. So when you are advising your chief minister, when you're advising the prime minister, you must be judgmental. Honorable Prime Minister, if you give the task to this person will do the task very well. If you, Honorable Chief Minister, if you give the task to this person will do the task very well. Like that, you must have the judgmental kind of mindset. So you must be a good judge in life, not in the court. So you must be a good judge. And third point here is that you must be a good thinker. That is very, very important. Because the person, the human who is thinking, who is having a creativity, who is having the imagination to think the impossible, will break all the human limitations. This is the word quoted by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the former president of India. So you must be a good thinker. So this is very important. You must be a judgmental, you must be a good thinker, you must be extrovert. Those who are feeling shy, those who are feeling ashamed, those who are not able to speak in the midst of the public, those who are not able to interact with people casually, those who are not a good public speaker, those who are not a good orator, those who are not a good communicator, they cannot do anything in this civil services. I am telling you people. You must be a good speaker, you must be a good communicator, you must be a smart person, you must be a hardworking person, you must be a judgmental, you must be a good thinker, you must be an extrovert. Immediately you must connect with people. Easily you must try to connect with people. You should not feel shy. You should not feel fear. You should not be fear. You must be fearless. This is very, very important. You must be strong. You must be bold. You must be confident. Even 1,000 failures you are facing, you must come up. You must rise and you must come up. That kind of a person you must be. Then only you will be able to face this toughest examination. Yes, next. Yes, these are all the very simple pattern. So I told you, right? Prelims examination is a qualifying test, not taken for final ranking. Final ranking, prelims will not be taken. Prelims is the qualifying test. Okay. If you qualify prelims, Yes, participants, sorry, I had some network issues. Sorry, participants, yes. So examination pattern, where I left here, examination pattern. So the qualifying test, then the prelims is the qualifying test. It will not be taken for the final ranking. And mains, it's a descriptive examination. And high weightage in ranking. The mains examination has high weightage in ranking. Okay. Then the personality test. Personality test, the panel interview, and it will play a crucial role in ranking and service. The personality test. That's the reason I'm telling. Not only the academic excellence is important. You have to have the capacity to realize what is happening around you in the society, national level, international level, domestic level, regional level, and you must be strong in the current affairs, national, international, domestic, in all areas, science and technology, defense, and international relations, the new schemes, new laws, new developments, emerging technologies. In every perspective, you must be strong in the current affairs. And at the same time, objective perspective also, you must be strong on the recent appointments, the recent awards, the chairman, the president, and then the office bearers of various commissions, and then Election Commission of India, the President of India, and various things. You must have that kind of strong on idea on the government schemes, the government's administration, the recent developments in the government administration. Everything you must remember. So that will apply to the prelims, the current affairs, the OMR based multiple choice question based examination. The mains examination, you must have a good writing skills, the descriptive writing skills, and good handwriting, the attractive handwriting, and these are all plays vital role in the mains examination. And the in-depth knowledge about the subject. I'm telling, in-depth knowledge about the subject is different from specialized, most experienced, the scholarly knowledge. Okay, basic knowledge, at the same time some in-depth ideas about the subject matter. And the personality test, even though you are a good writer, even though you are a good descriptive writer in the mains examination, even though you are good in the English language, even though you are good in the Tamil language, even though you clear the, the qualifying papers in the prelims, even though you are good in the aptitude, even though you are good in the logical, analytical, reasoning skills, even though you are an, a great, an UPSC aspirant who prepared so well for the prelims and mains, if you are not a good extrovert, if you're not a good thinker, if you're not a good judgmental, if you don't have a good analytical, logical, reasoning skills, and if you don't have that personality, the way you're talking, the way you're walking, the way you're sitting, the way you're answering, the way you're responding to things, and the way you are projecting yourself, the way that like a leader, like a warrior, like a, administrator. If you're not project perspective, you have to develop the skills. No other way. If at all you're not going to do that, you will not be able to crack the examination. It will be very challenging for you. Can you get my point? You can raise your hands, those who accept my views. Those who accept my views can raise your hands. Yeah. Thank you. Next slide. A key to success. As I told you, right? Hard work, no way it's going to help. Hard work is needed, perseverance is needed, commitment is needed, dedication is needed, consistency, efforts, everything is needed. At the same time, smart work is more and more important. The key to success is smart work, determination, and perseverance. Believe in yourself, no fear, fearless, work, study, play, work hard. That's it. Next. Next slide.
That's also entered.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So now I will give you an idea about the magazines, the materials which you have to prepare. It's a basic material perspective, I will tell you. So when it comes to the materials, what you must do is that you must read Civil Service Chronicles, Competition Success Review, Hindu newspaper English daily, Dinamani Tamil, and then you must read the books of the subjects. For example, I will list out the books. What are the books which I will suggest is that, wait, I'll brief you. Yeah. lot of books are there. And then Lakshmikant for polity, and then modern history, Bipin Chandra. You have to finish the complete NCRT books. First, you have to finish the NCRT books, and you have to daily update on the current affairs, Hindu, Dinamani. And then you have to go ahead with the subject books. And the subject books, as I told you, old NCRT, you have to read the Ancient History by R.S. Sharma, Art and Culture by Nitin Singhania, and then Ancient Medieval India, and then Modern India. And then Indian Culture, you have to read Nitin Singhania, and then a lot of books I can suggest for the UPSC civil service examination. Now I will cover you history of India and Indian national movement. You have to read the all NCRT books, 3 books of ancient, medieval, modern Indian history in the old NCRT, and then Tamil Nadu State Board history books 11th and 12th, and then modern Indian history by Spectrum for the history of India and Indian national movement. And Indian and world geography, physical, social, and economic geography of India and the world. NCRT books you have to finish. Majid Hussain, geography of India book, and then certificate physical and human geography by G.C. Leong. And Indian polity, governance, constitution, political system, Panchayat Raj, public policy, and rights issues you have to cover. Indian polity by Lakshmikant, Constitution of India by D.D. Basu. Now I am reading the books. I have finished the entire session. Now I am briefing you about the magazines, materials, books which you have to refer and read. These are all the standard books, my dear students. Remember, whatever I am telling in the session are the standard books. And you have to read the economic and social development, sustainable development, poverty, inclusion, demographics, and social sector initiatives. I'm telling the areas of subjects, and then I'm telling the books. Indian economy by Ramesh Singh, and then online materials. And then you can also refer to the Press Information Bureau, all the Government of India websites you can refer. Because Press Information Bureau is the official information giver of the Government of India. And general issues on environmental ecology, biodiversity, climate change that do not require any subject specialization. You have to read Shankar IAS Academy. Shankar IAS Academy is issuing a book on environment that you have to read. And general science, all the NCRT books you have to cover from 6th to 12th. Okay. National Council for Education, Research and Training. The NCRT books you have to cover from 6th to 12th. And you have to cover for ethics paper, you have to cover, Shubharao book you have to cover for ethics. And you can refer Karthikeyan book also, Karthikeyan, Ethics and Integrity and Aptitude, this paper. And for English language comprehension skills, you read Renan Martin, you have strong base on the grammar, comprehension of English, and then you read R.S. Agarwal, and then books of M.K. Pandey. Okay. Then that's it, over. I have briefed you everything. About the books also I have briefed in this session. And all the NCRT books first you have to finish, then you have to cover the subject books, what I have told you. And parallelly you have to cover the current affairs, parallelly you have to read the Hindu newspaper. Hindu newspaper is more than enough for English and current affairs. Dinamani newspaper is more than enough for current affairs and Tamil. That's it. So in this session, we have ran out of time. 2 hours more I have continued the session. Almost everything I have covered, and you have to read the insights and visions, current affairs every month. You can get it from bookmarks. It is in Anna Nagar and it is in Adaya. Bookmarks, you can get the insights and then the vision, IAS, current affairs. And you also have to take notes from the newspapers every day. So almost I have covered the examinations, eligibility, about the examination, prelims, the structure of the prelims, the syllabus of the prelims, the questions, the marks allotted, the duration, the negative marking, the total score of prelims, same for mains, same for personality test, what are the expectation in various other perspectives, what are the skills you have to develop, and how we have to prepare consistently, what are the essential qualities of the UPS aspirant who have to appear for this examination, what are the qualities he must have. In every perspective, I have given a brief explanation, an in-depth explanation, and a complete picture about the UPSC civil services examination through this session. I have also discussed about the sources, the materials which you have to read, the standard materials, the standard books also I have discussed, all the online materials also I have discussed, and then you can also follow the Instagram pages, the UPSC World Official, you can follow the the IAS World Official, you can follow the Drishti IAS or Vajiram and Ravi, and then Shankar IAS Academy. You can go and join the these academies, and you can also do your preparation. And then there are many aspirants, they have done that self-study. They have cracked the examination. Lot of stories are there, success stories are there, and you can also read the success stories of the UPSC aspirants. The fails what they have faced, failures what they have faced, what are the problems they have faced in their life, what are the ignorance they have faced, and then எவ்வளவு கஷ்டங்களை கடந்திருக்கிறார்கள், எவ்வளவு அவமானங்களை கடந்திருக்கிறார்கள், எவ்வளவு தோல்விகளை கடந்திருக்கிறார்கள், இதெல்லாமே you have to read the life of the success story of the UPSC aspirants, the success story of the students, those who cracked the UPSC examination. And if you want to join the academy also, you can join. That is up to you. That is your discretion. But what I am telling is that wherever you go, if you have a focus, hard work, perseverance, commitment, dedication, consistency in efforts, never giving up attitude, no way you should be fearful. You must be fearless. You must be strong, and you should never ever give up. Even though you face failure, you must try. So these are the basic kind of qualities you must have. So from the scratch till the advanced level, I have covered everything about UPSC Civil Service Examination through this session with a beautiful PPT and through the beautiful explanation, and everything is shared to you people. So it's up to you people to start preparing and acing the success. So once again, I'll tell you, you must be multifaceted. You must not only depend on the books, materials, and then the preparation strategy. You must also develop a lot of skills within you. Communication skill, the leadership quality, the way you're talking, the personality, your the logical reasoning, analytical reasoning, lot of leadership qualities you must develop. You must be an extrovert. You must become an extrovert, not be. You must become an extrovert, no other way. You must become an extrovert. You must become a good communicator. You must become a good speaker. You must have a good personality. You must become like a strong leader. And then you must be judgmental. You must be a creative personality. You must be a good imaginer, and you must be a good thinker. If this is not going to be there, no use of preparation. So that's the reason I'm telling, multifaceted qualities you must develop within yourself to crack this UPSC examination. That's it. So I request you all to start your preparation now if you're attempting next year, and be focused. Everything is possible through hard work. Everything is possible through never giving up attitude. So I thank my International Lecturer Foundation, alias Abhishek International Foundation, my team, and all my well-wishers, friends across India and across Tamil Nadu, those who have requested me to address on this topic. So thank you so much. All the best for all the UPSC aspirants. Any doubt, any help or any support in your UPSC preparation regarding the materials, newspapers, e-materials, I can provide you from my foundation to you people. So you can approach me anytime through my mobile number, through my WhatsApp number, through my mail ID, through my Instagram profile or Facebook or WhatsApp or Messenger or Twitter. Anywhere you can connect me and you can get the materials. I'm ready to support the UPSC aspirants in their preparation. So this is the analysis I have done in the UPSC Civil Service Examination perspective. So all the very best for all the UPSC aspirants. Let the success be yours through your hard work, consistency in efforts, never giving up attitude, dedication, commitment, and hard work will always pay off. So thank you so much to all the listeners. Really means a lot for your patience and for your active participation in this national webinar on UPSC as a career option for law students. So law students, you can do wonders in the UPSC. So try your level best, do well. Any questions? Now we are moving to the questionnaire session. Any questions, participants, if you want to interact, if you want to give a review on the session also, you can give it. Kindly unmute your audio and you can talk. Yes, any questions, participants? You can also put it in chat box also, your review on the session, your review on the session, and any questions you can put in the chat box. I can read and I can answer. Yes, proceed, participants. Yes, any questions, participants? Okay, I think no questions from the participants, I think. Okay. Thank you so much, participants. So this session videos are uploaded in my official YouTube channel, Adv.Abishake official YouTube channel. You can watch the session anytime, and you can also share the session with all your friends. All your friends, those who are preparing for their UPSC examination, you can share this video to your friends, because this will be giving them a brief analysis, a brief introduction, the brief idea about the UPSC Civil Service Examination. So let them get benefited. I have also spoken a lot of good words, quotes, motivation, advices, and multifaceted manner. I have covered this session in a very good research I have done on this UPSC civil service examination, and I have organized a session. It is a 2-hour session, but 2-hour session with full of values, full of ideas, full of analysis, full of introduction, and full of research on the UPSC civil service examination. So kindly share this video with your friends, those who are preparing for their UPSC examination, so that it will be helpful for them to ace and reach their destiny goals and achieve in their life. So thank you so much. Means a lot. Jai Bharat, Jai Hind. All the best for your future endeavors. Thank you.